everyone! Ignore my computer's fan. It's being dramatic. I don't know. Maybe I do need to clean this thing. Maybe the fan is like going off. I don't know what it's trying to say. Hello everyone, how are y'all doing? Welcome to our second underwater game. How fun is that? This is all uncharted territory from now on. Freddy Fish was the only one I knew. The only one I could vouch for, so this is gonna be fun. Hello Lane, hello Phoenix, hello Alex, how are you guys? Got an ad for an AI software? That's... oh my god. I don't even... I keep getting like the most random ads. The thing is because I have my targeted ads turned off. I don't let YouTube give me ads based on my interests, because then it would just always advertise me VTubers, I think. It's just gonna be constantly being like, I am live right now. Anyways, how are you guys doing? I am very tired once again. I'm so sorry. I spent like all day just getting ready for convention, and I may or may not need to wake up at 5 AM tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. For me. I love when that happens. On YouTube Mobile, I'm getting a lot of Cookie Run Kingdom ads. I never get Cookie Run Kingdom ads, but once again, I do have targeted ads turned off, so yeah, it wouldn't know. It wouldn't know I'm into Cookie Run Kingdom like that. But they're showing fake gameplay? Oh no, not Cookie Run! Doing the fake, like... mobile game ads where they don't even show what the game actually looks like. You'd think they would be better than this, right? That's crazy. Are you sure it's not one of the other Cookie Run games? Because they have a lot of games. The one we're playing is Kingdom, but they have other ones. They have like Oven Break and whatever else the other ones I call. I don't know. I only know about Oven Break, but I think they all have like slightly different gameplay. I know what to do. The thing I was working on for the past few days is now done. That's a good thing, right? You can start working on the new thing. I love finishing a project and then I start another project. That is if I actually finished the previous project and you didn't just start the next project. I don't know where the music went from this game. Like, the music was here just a second ago, but it just disappeared. I don't know if I did something. I can hear the... all on. I can hear like the sounds when I click on stuff, but not anything else. It was Cookie Run Kingdom. It was when I went to watch your cover again. That's okay. I allow Cookie Run Kingdom to profit off of my cover. I can't believe they're advertising their fake gameplay. That is kind of sad, man. Like, it's a good game, you know? That's why you never believe mobile game ads. I feel like they can have the most obnoxious ads was mobile games, right? But then the game itself is fine. It's the same with webtoons, actually. I would get really ridiculous webtoon ads on Twitter back in the day, and I decided to read one of them, ironically, and it was actually really good, and it was nothing like what the ad tried to make it look like. They make the ads look like it's absolutely ridiculous and stupid, but then the webtoon itself is actually really normal. And that's kind of upsetting to me, because I feel like they're hurting themselves with the advertisement, but I don't know. Hello, Sebastian, how are you doing? Maybe you're right, I should be happy I made a whole shoegaze song. Exactly! Are you gonna add, like, lyrics to it or something? Maybe you can work on that. Or is it just the instrumental? I still like barely know what shoegaze is. I love how I don't understand music at all, and I somehow claim to be a musician. Anyways, let's see if the music appears in this game. Speaking of music, I hope it does. What? Duck lamp? Don't just turn off. See guys, it is live. You keep telling me off and be like, Lera, I bet the duck lamp is not even live. But here's proof. Here's proof that he's live and he's actually underwater. He's actually underwater. He's waterproof now. But how did you know it was shoegaze, Lera? Because you explained it to me. You were like, this is how shoegaze works. And I was like, okay. Also, the file was called gaze. So I kind of connected the dots. Anyways, okay, can you guys hear the game okay? Or should I make it louder? Okay. Maybe I should play this with a controller, but my controller didn't really connect to it before, so I don't know. What is... okay. Oh god. Wait, this game actually has gameplay. Wait, guys. I didn't expect this. I actually don't know like what I was going into. I think it said it was going to be a puzzle game. But apparently we're doing this now. Oh, it's actually really loud for me. Is it loud for you guys? Should I make it quieter? Ooh, this is so pretty! Actually really pretty. I really like shoegaze. Yes, I know. Me too, because I know exactly what shoegaze is. Yeah, it's really a dreamy sound indie pop. But I thought it was like rock. I thought it was like really dreamy sounding rock though. That's what somebody else told me once. They were like, yeah, it's like indie pop. But then I heard some of it and I was like, well, that actually sounds more like rock. Oh yeah, so you literally play as a sea current in this game. You're not even a fish or a person or anything. You are literally a current. You see this little white thing? That's me. I am the sea. This is my life. Woo! But what, do I gather these then? Sure looks like it. And then what? Oh, this is really nice looking. What is this? This is stinky water. This game is going to be about pollution, isn't it? There's a 90% chance when you start an underwater themed game that it will be about pollution. Like it will make some kind of commentary about pollution. Okay, so there's a number of how many of these you need to collect, and then that gets rid of the stinky pee water. Okay, I understand. What about this? Dynamite fishing shatters fragile coral colonies. The blast kills coral tissues, and the surrounding rubble prevents adjacent coral colonies from recovery. Oh god, this is gonna be a really depressing pollution game, isn't it? This game just threw a fact at me, like out of nowhere. It just went, dynamite fish. Oh man, god damn it. You know, I agree. I'm not saying this isn't an important message, but I just find it kind of funny because I'm pretty sure like a good half of the games, underwater themed games we played last year, were also all about pollution. This is really cool. Like the fishes like light up when I'm near them. Wow, this game is really interestingly made. I wonder what they used, Unreal or Unity, for this. I feel like it might be Unity because I feel like it's a bit easier to make kind of stylized stuff like this in it, but I don't know. Okay, let's dispel the pee water. Don't worry, fam, I got you. I will get rid of all pollution. Oh, it's kind of scary. Man, this is kind of spooky. Actually. No, it's okay. Can I go up? No, I can't. Look, a stingray. I wish more of these games gave me fish facts, though. I want to know more about fish. I love learning about fish. I think that's the most fun thing ever. Shoegaze is close to dream pop. There's too many music genres. You guys need to chill with the music genres. Like, why can't we all just agree that it's all music? Be gone. That's right. Look at this fishy. So cute. Okay. What's the next fact of the day? It takes an estimate 100 to 106 years of recovery for a coral reef system to rebuild itself from the effects of dynamite fishing. Oh my god. 100 years? Guys. Do they still do dynamite fishing? Is that something people still do? I thought maybe it's something that's kind of banned these days. I didn't think it was still a thing that people did, especially like near coral reefs. That's insane. Just call everything your name plus core. Yeah, I've just been calling everything duck core that I produce. It's just all duck core. All my music is duck core genre. Then Metal has joined the chat and dropped a giant chart of metal subgenres. Yeah, and then they try to tell me that Ghost is not metal. And then they start telling me that Ghost is not real metal music. And then they start telling me how the Ghost lore is shit. And I'm like, okay, besties. How about we all calm down? I think it's very illegal, right? It sounds illegal. It sounds like something that would be banned these days. Be gone. Be gone. Stink. There's like ships above though. I wonder if those are like fishing ships or something. Are they dynamite fishing? Oh, this area is all destroyed. Look. It's all bare. And there's a bunch of ships above. That's messed up. Coral reefs are so beautiful though. Hello Tavia, how are you doing? I love coral reefs. Some of the most beautiful things to ever happen to this planet, honestly. Absolutely gorgeous. Now that I think about this game is called Koral. So it probably will be all about like coral ecosystems. That makes sense. How's your day going? I'm alright. I just spent all day preparing for my convention tomorrow. I'm dreading it just a little bit. Like, I like conventions. I like the convention itself. But I kind of dread the setup, like the preparation, the setup, and the takedown. Always exhausts me. But other than that, it's good. It's chill. Okay, I need like 2 more of these. Oh, okay, you can open them up. Oh yeah, this game is really chill. It's not really like a puzzle game. It's pretty damn linear for a puzzle game. Okay. My day is going good. That's cool. I'm glad your day is going good. Yeah, I had to go get groceries. Well, not groceries. I had to go get some stuff so that I can pack myself lunch tomorrow, since I won't really be able to oh, I see, you have to spend one of these to open up another one. Okay, and I need 3 for this. I had to go get some food so that I can pack myself lunch for tomorrow. And I this is why. Ooh, so dark. It's so dark. Okay, I got it. I see. So okay, now the second I complain about it not really being a puzzle game, they start throwing the puzzles at me. They're like, "Ooh, you gotta look through here to see it, and then you gotta go in here, but you can't see it." Okay. Fine. These fish are all so beautiful. But yeah, this is why I don't fucking go outside. Like, every time I go out, some wild shit always happens. It's just like, why can't people be normal? It's just so funny. Every time something eventful happens. I hate it here. It's estimated that over 55% of the world's reefs are threatened by destructive fishing. What are they fishing for at the coral reefs? Are not all the fish that live at the coral reefs just literally these kind of like silly tropical fish? People don't even eat them. What the fuck are they fishing for? What is their fucking problem? This is making me mad. This is actually making me mad. I'm like, the fuck do you even fish for at a coral reef? What, Nemo? Are you finding Nemo in there? Like, what is your problem, man? Like, it's gotta be, like, extremely unhelpful. I imagine you get better at setting up every time. I guess. This is gonna be my first convention I'm doing by myself. Because I didn't want to bother nonsense, like, 2 times in a row so close by, because she does still have to do her, like, PhD, even in the summer. And she has to travel, like, by train. So I had another friend who agreed to help, right? So I was like, oh, since I have another friend who's gonna help, I don't need to bother nonsense with this our convention. And it's just a 1-day thing, you know, it's fine. And then my friend can't do it anymore, even though earlier she said she would, but she's busy now. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I understand. She does have stuff to do, so it's okay. But oh god, I don't know. I'm dreading it just a little bit, since I will have to be by myself for the first time. I'm not used to not having an unpaid laborer. I always have an unpaid laborer with me. But this time, it's all me. When water is too warm, corals will expel the algae living in their tissues, causing the coral to turn completely white. This pandemic is called coral bleaching. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about the corals like kind of losing their color. That is so sad. This game is gonna make me depressed. This game is gonna make me feel sad for the fucking coral reefs. Oh, can I go through the thing with that? Ooh, okay. Some really crazy mechanics going on here. Oh look, is that what are they called? The sharks with little pointy dots on them. Are those whale sharks? No. What are the pointy sharks called? I never remember shark names. I always forget shark names. I always confuse them. Like, oh, this is a white shark or whatever. But then no, it's not. No, it is not. Okay. So then you just shoot yourself, just like that. Oh, it is a whale shark. Okay. So I do know shark names. There's just so many different sharks. My favorite. They look really cool. And I think they're like some of the less harmful ones, right? Like to people, I'm pretty sure. Or am I wrong? When a coral bleaches, it is almost dead. Corals can survive a bleaching event, but they are under more stress and danger. No. No. Not the coral anxiety, please. I learned a lot about sharks as a kid because of the Jaws video again. No way. Maybe they fish them to put into criminal aquariums. Oh my god, it's what aquariums? Those aquariums the Yakuza have? Like there's always that one mafia boss in the movie and they always have a fancy ass aquarium with tropical fish. You think that's what dynamite fishing is for? An estimated 36% of coral reefs worldwide have been affected by major bleaching. Half of the Great Barrier Reef has been bleached to death since 2016. Oh my god! Are there any corals left? That was in 2016! And this game was made in 2019, by the way. This game is already pretty old. This game is like, what? 5, 6 years old now? It's so over. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. This game already has outdated information. It's probably so much worse now. Good god. Whale sharks eat plankton. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? They're not like super as carnivores as some other sharks. Okay, how do I get there? How do I get there? Is there another way down? Don't play with me. Okay. So I need to grab a thingy. I need to take it all the way. Can I even do that? I need to grab the current. I'm just a humble current fighting against pollution. I'm sanitizing it. Hell yeah. I heard that you are more likely to be bitten by a New Yorker than by a shark. I mean, yeah, sharks, to be honest. I'm surprised that you learned this stuff about from the Jaws video game. I heard that apparently, I don't know if that's a rumor, okay, because I know a lot of stuff around this stuff tends to be myths, but I heard that apparently the Jaws movie was one of the big reasons that like popularized sharks as kind of dangerous and scary. And apparently it caused quite a lot of violence against sharks. And the creator of Jaws, not the movie, maybe the book, I don't remember, but the creator of Jaws has basically just been like trying to undo the damage ever since then, because apparently it was one of the big reasons why sharks became like seen as so scary in like popular culture. I don't know, that's what I heard. Because it is true that sharks, okay, but like they only attack people like I think under certain circumstances. I think it heavily depends on like the situation. I think it's a little bit like wolves, no? They say that a wolf won't touch you if it's not like hungry. At least that's what I heard as well. The Jaws video game had a lot of facts about the reality of sharks and the making of the movie. Yet the movie unfortunately caused a lot of harm. Maybe they made the video game as damage control. They made the video game as like an attempt to educate. They were like, guys, the sharks are really chill actually. Not gonna lie though, you know, I think if I was swimming and I saw a shark, I think I would definitely freak out. You know, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm totally like, oh yeah, sharks are harmless. I think if I saw a shark, yeah, I would definitely panic. But apparently there's things that you can do. Like, there's like stuff that you do that makes them feel like you're prey, basically. So if you behave yourself properly, and there's also ways to like get rid of them. Like I think you're supposed to like kind of push it. You take it by the nose and you kind of push it away. So there's strategies. The strategies to you just gotta assert dominance to the shark, and you'll be okay. Just remember to assert dominance. Can't see anything. What, I need like 5? Are you serious? I only have 2 to my name. Okay, I have 3, so I can do that one there. Shark are friends. I don't know how much they're friends. I think most animals are not really friends unless they were like dogs and stuff, specifically bred to be friends. I feel like it's a good general assumption to just assume that most animals definitely do not want to be your friend. But I think a lot of them also do not want to be your enemy. So I think if you try and use that mindset a bit more, you'll be okay. You can always rotate a shark. Get rotated, idiot. Get rotated. Okay, what did that dispel though? What did that do? This game, it feels quite nice to control this. Like the controls feel really cool, but I kind of wish I was using a controller, but I don't know. It didn't react to my PS5 controller, maybe because some games only work with like an Xbox controller. I do have my Xbox controller somewhere, so I might... Wait, so what did that do then? I activated the thing, didn't I? Oh, it has the thing. Okay, sorry. I'm a little slow. I'm too distracted by the amount of rocks that keep blocking my vision at this game. And kelp. The video game came out in the early 2000s. It was fun reading those facts in between terrorizing the island as a shark. Oh, maybe it was not doing damage control. Is it like those shark games where you have to just eat a bunch of people? I remember Nonsense had a phase where she was addicted to a shark game last year. It was around this time last year when she was staying at my place for a while. And she was literally like addicted to this shark game on her tablet, where she just had to like eat people and she would not stop playing it. Like she had a whole thing. The Gulf Stream transports nearly 4 billion cubic feet of water per second, an amount greater than that carried by all of the world's rivers combined. Wow. I didn't even know that was a thing. Guys, we're gonna leave the stream extremely educated. You better be grateful, and you better never say that Lera content is not educational. Because how many Koral facts have you learned today? I bet at least 3. At least 3. Oh. Why did I go faster just now? No. I'm getting taken by the current. Wait, I am the current. Oh, these purple corals speed you up. That's cool. Ooh, okay. All of these kind of brushy little corals speed you up. Oh god, this is so fast. This is giving me anxiety. It's going too fast. Hello, Luna. How have you been? This is just 2D Abzu. A little bit, yeah. I quite enjoyed Abzu as well last year. Did you guys have any games that you really liked from last year's underwater stuff? I'm just curious if this game is hiding anything from me, but I don't think so. I don't think it's one of those games. I'm just gonna go for the current. I actually really like South Scrimshaw. Even though I know it wasn't like the most gameplay game. I was actually really hoping that Chapter 2 would come out by the time I do more underwater games, but unfortunately it hasn't come out. I am keeping an eye on the developer's Twitter, since we're oomphs now, apparently. Oh god. So yeah. I'm hoping that hopefully it releases eventually because I really enjoyed South Scrimshaw. And I also really like In Other Waters. I think In Other Waters was definitely really unique, especially gameplay-wise. And story was quite nice in it as well. And I really liked... What was it? Ocean currents affect the regional climates, marine life, and the cycle of nutrients in the water. The transport of nutrients promotes the prosperity of many species of plants and marine animals. Hell yeah. Oh, it says 8 out of 32 collectibles found. Oh, out of the facts collectibles? Oh, I hope I find all of them. I have collector's anxiety. And I also really liked the one... I don't know what it was called, but Mythic Ocean, I think it was called. The one where you have to raise the next god. Like, the lore was so crazy, and I low-key got a bad ending, but I thought that one was quite fun. Yeah, Mythic Ocean was really cool, right? Lera is very educational. That's not even my name! That video about what worm you would be, where you said you'd be a tapeworm to force-feed yourself to others, educate me about how much of a freak you can be. Oh, I wish I didn't read that message. I ever regret reading a chat message? Because I am right now. How dare you? Well, you know what? I think that was even the freakiest thing I've said on stream. And I stand by that fuck. Lera, sorry it's been a while. You forgot my name? I thought that was just autocorrect! I thought that was just autocorrect, Luna. Did you actually forget my name? Did you think my name was Leia? That's crazy. That's... wow. Ooh, okay, I can't... No, there's a collectible behind that. No, please, don't hide this from me. Can't believe it. This is peak Lera stream. I actually did! It says right there on my channel name! Oh my god! No way! Oh, bestie. It's okay. It's okay. At least you were honest about it. You could have totally brushed it off as a typo, because my name gets corrected to a ton of stuff. My name gets corrected to stuff like, Lena... Lyra... Okay, you have to use the speed up for this. Jules Verne was inspired by Majorca's caves to write the novel Journey to the Center of the Earth. That's really interesting. I have not been to Majorca yet, which I feel like kind of a fake of me since I did live in Spain for a while, but I've never actually been that way. Okay, so speeding up, you can get past these hard corals. Aren't we destroying the corals by doing that? That's not a bad thing to do. But it feels wrong to just push a coral out of my way, like, out of my way, pathetic ocean essential life form. Let me pass, bro. Okay, it's free for you. Okay, so we're basically like restoring the core. Ouch. Just bumping into the wall. It's like a platformer, but not really, but it's still bad for me to play this kind of stuff. Oh man, I might need a controller if the controls are gonna require such precision. Okay, I've got one of these now. But I remembered the unwilling prey tapeworm word that counts for something. You can't just put words together like that. But okay, whatever you say, bestie. Look at that big squid over there. I want to be friends with the big glowy squid. I'm assuming I have to swim through the currents so that I can go through the coral. Okay, I can do that. That's right. I think that's still better though than that one time Boris called me a different VTuber's name. I remember one time, like, Boris just straight up confused me with another VTuber. What was it? It was like Freya. I still don't know who Freya is to this day. And she's lucky I don't. Freya is lucky that her identity has been kept secret. Whoever that Freya girly pop is, you know, she's safe for now. But one time, Boris just straight up wrote in my chat about me. So he said something like, "Oh, Freya is so funny," or something like that. And I'm like, who the fuck is Freya? So I think, honestly, like, because you confused my name with a slightly similar sounding name, I feel like that's not even the worst offense, honestly. That's fine. I forgive you, bestie. It's like calling a teacher mom. I don't know about that. Oh no, I didn't read the fact. Oh, can I read the fact again? I didn't read the fact. Did anybody see you? Wait, I can read it again. I can read it again. Wait. Some underwater caves were dry caves, but due to the warmer climate melting the ice caps, sea levels rose and flooded the caves once again. F. You think that's a typo? Why is there a random F there? Meh. Thank you so much for 23 months, Ethan. Thank you. Blub blub blub, underwater talking. Glub 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 glub. Little fishies like me don't understand human gestures. That's from Lava in Deep Space. I don't know if you get the reference, guys, but there's this allegedly fish guy in Lava in Deep Space, except he's literally just a guy, which pisses me off a little bit. But yeah. And like, he claims to be a fish. And he proves that he's indeed a fish by just occasionally saying glub 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 glub. And I think that is so funny. I haven't even played Lava in Deep Space still, but I just think it's hilarious what they do there. Every time I hear something new about Lava in Deep Space, it's always something ridiculous. Okay, it doesn't reach that far, so I'm gonna need 5 of these. Where do you expect me to find 5, like 3 more of these? Where? Ah! This game is becoming stressful somehow. I don't know how it's doing that, but it is. Wait. Where do I get more of these? But this one is not even active. Maybe I already picked it up. Ow. 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 Guys, I'm being bullied by the ocean. Oh, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. I just had to backtrack a little bit. But yeah, this game is super pretty, right? Very beautiful. Ouch. I love how that ocean fight is biblically the equivalent of, did you know that there's more than 5 people in the world? Whoa. Leave them alone! They're trying to share useful ocean facts! Leave them out of this! Leave them! Some people might not know this, me and some people. My friend is a fan and told me the fan base came legitimately crazy in a band from the chat. Wait, of what? Lava in Deep Space? Oh no, those girls are down bad. Those girls are down. No, because I told one of my like IRL normie friends about Lava in Deep Space. And I was like, yeah, Lava in Deep Space is a game for like really delusional girls. And she was like, Lera, that's a really mean thing to say. She's like, Lera, that's kind of mean, don't you think so? They're just enjoying a game. And then I was like, so that game tracks your periods, and when the boys in the game know that it's your period, they like comfort you and they talk to you and rub your tummy or whatever it is that they do. And she was like, yeah, okay, that's a bit excessive. She was like, Lera, that's really mean. Like, you can just say that. I was like, yeah, no. That game tracks your period. Something is wrong with Lava and Deep Space. Like, I'm sorry, but like... No, Lava and Deep Space tracks your periods. You tell it your period. It's like a period calendar. And the boys know when you're on your period and they talk to you accordingly, okay? They tell you, they're like, oh, you're on your period? That sucks. I just found out periods are real. What the hell? Why, God, why? That's actually a game feature. But maybe no, it's actually a game feature. It's actually a game feature. It's real. I also thought it was a joke, but apparently it's actually real. When I walk into period talk, I'm just talking about Lava and Deep Space. People don't know it, but they actually... And they do shit like... I don't know, they like comfort you or whatever. I find it fascinating that the current female fantasy... The current mainstream female fantasy is just a guy being really nice to you. I find that a little bit depressing, to be honest. But I also find it fascinating. Like, the... the female fantasy is this dude comforting you when you're on your period. Like... That's so fucking funny. Like, the fans will defend the period tracker to the end. It's honestly like I don't know. I wanted to download Lava in Deep Space for the memes when it kind of just became popular because I thought it was quite funny. But I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a lot of stuff in it at this point that just makes me really uncomfortable. I'm just already into that kind of stuff. Like, it's weirdly sexual. I don't know. That game is like... That game is on some crazy shit. I thought it was just like a funny dating sim, but the more clips of it I saw, the more I was like, whoa. What is going on in Lava and Deep Space? So hi there, are you winning? Hi, Alemi. My jacket fell to the ground. That is insane. I mean, on the one hand, that's immersive, but on the other hand, I guess girls also need to touch grass as much as guys. Oh no, for sure. Honestly, I think it's just like, I feel like it's kind of sad. It makes me a little bit sad because I feel like I am delusional, but I think I'm not levels of Lava in Deep Space delusional yet. Maybe I'll get there, who knows? But at the moment, I'm not there just yet. Just yet, guys. Just you wait, okay? Just you wait, though. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really the one to speak because I got that whole Furio Tigre thing going on. But I think if they added Furio Tigre to Lava in Deep Space, I think I would easily... I would easily download it. I'd be like, yeah. Finally, some good fucking gameplay. So I don't really know. Am I really the person to judge? I'm not really in a position, I think. But still, it's kind of funny. The male fantasy is also a woman just being nice to them really makes you think. Yeah, but then nobody's nice to each other in real life, I think. That's the sad part. People only fantasize about other people being nice to them, but then they're not actually nice to other people themselves, and then they're like, why is nobody nice to me? People just want other people to be kind and considerate and listen to them about all of their interests and be like the perfect partner or whatever, but then they don't actually want to do it themselves to their partners. They only want to be on the receiving end. Man, I think I have to like really speed up and then take that curve in there. That's gonna be difficult. I think a Fudo Tigre is pretty healthy. At least for now, I guess. Wait until he's in love and deep space. Although, I don't know. I also don't know how I would feel if a guy I was seeing tracked my periods. I don't know. I think that's not really something I expect out of a partner. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm good. I have my own calendar app on my phone. Like, I think I got it covered. I think I'm okay. Oh man, there's no way I can do this. This is like a really difficult curve that they're expecting me to take there. And I'm not that good at WASD control. Please, just let me through. I'm very bad at speeding up with the corals thing. Don't make me do this. I don't want to do this. Do I have to do it there? Or is there something else that I could do? I already activated this, haven't I? Oh, wait, maybe I don't need to do that. No, actually, it looked like I might. Okay, hold up. What does this do then? Can I just go with this? No, it's not enough. I still need like 5 for this. Okay. Yeah, I think they do expect me to do that here. Oh, Neo. I'm bad at video games. How am I supposed to get educated about the destruction of coral reefs when... God damn it. This game actually reminds me a lot of the old Echo the Dolphin games, like the original. I heard about the Echo the Dolphin games. I even saw some gameplay from another VTuber I know, because he plays a lot of like retro games. But I never really, I don't know. Do they exist for anything modern, or do you gotta emulate them? Because I did see them when I was looking at underwater games that I could play, but I don't think it actually exists. I don't think it actually exists for like modern stuff. I don't know how to do it! I don't know how to get in there. Besides, I would need like 1 more after that. I feel like I'm missing something. Guys, am I already stuck in the educational Koral game? What else is new? Just another Lera stream. But I can't... Oh wait, it's already open. That's why I can't pass. Wait, is there another one somewhere in here though? There's gotta be, because I would need 1 more anyway. Oh, maybe I could use this to go. Hold up. Hold up. Maybe I don't need to do that fucked up curve thing. Maybe I could just use this. That could be so much easier. Wait. Maybe I don't need to do it like that. Maybe I can just do it like this. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I need 1 more though. Right? I have 4. And I need 5, don't I? Yeah, I need 1 more. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yay. Hell yeah. Lera is so intelligent. It's okay, Lunam. You don't have to keep proving that you remember my name now. It's fine. It's okay. I'm gonna compliment her and make sure I put her name in this, but she knows I remember it. It's all good. But yeah, you know what I really miss? Speaking of like love and deep space though, if you were ever like a teenage girl or had a teenage sister during that time, you probably played Mystic Messenger. And Mystic Messenger was actually the shit. If you don't know about Mystic Messenger, first of all, you're very lucky, but second of all, you're very unlucky because you just had to be there. Mystic Messenger is literally one of those games where you just had to be there. Like, that game was so fucking crazy. Low-key, I feel like Love and Deep Space wants to be Mystic Messenger, but I think it's kind of missing that charm that makes Mystic Messenger what it is. I don't know if you guys... You bastard, that was the perfect come back. I wasn't even thinking of that. I thought you were. I actually thought you were doing it like that. So I forgot Lera's name. Yeah, Lunam called me Leia, and I thought that was a typo, but they were like being way too honest, and they actually said that it wasn't a typo. I was mildly and friendly mocking you. Oh, so you don't think I'm intelligent? Excuse you. I would like to see you solve this extremely complicated Coral Reef game. Anyways, Mystic Messenger. So if you don't know about Mystic Messenger, it was this Korean otome game. Oh, I need to go that way. Okay. Where... Oh, come on. I hate it here. This is really difficult with WASD. So, in that dating game, it worked like a messaging system. So you had those, like, boys. It was kind of like a visual novel, but it was made like a chat room, basically. So it had those boys, and you were like in this group chat with them, and there was like a plot thing going on. But they were basically sending you messages, and you could like pick things to reply with. And there was like this whole overarching plot, and you could choose different pathways for different boys, stuff like that. Some of them were really dark by them. There were like 3 really normal characters, and then 2 really weirdly dark ones, and I think they added more later on. Like, it was either like really casual or like extremely deep and kind of disturbing. One of them just straight up goes crazy and kidnaps you. And that was my favorite one, by the way. He was my favorite guy. The one who just kidnaps you. I was like, hell yeah. That was a strange teenager. Okay, I don't know. I want to go there. I feel like there must be like lore there or something. Or am I crazy? Oh my god, the controls are so hard. But yeah, anyways, so how am I not surprised? It was so funny because his cat, he was obsessed with his cat, and then his cat goes missing, and he goes so insane over his cat going missing. He loses his mind, and he locks you in his apartment so that he doesn't lose you too, like how he lost his cat. He was literally just broken by grief, guys, okay? He just went insane because his cat went missing. So the funniest thing, Lera is in the criminal, he was rich. Okay, out of all the boys, he was the most appealing because he was really rich and he always wore a suit. And I was like, yeah, and I don't know, he was such a gentleman, you know, but then he was secretly psychotic, which was kind of funny. The other guy was just kind of annoying. One of them kept trauma dumping at me. Another one was too vain, like he was obsessed with himself. And the last guy played League. He was literally a League player. That was like his whole personality. So obviously I didn't want to date him. He was just annoying. So like, he was literally like the most normal option. Believe it or not, out of all the Mystic Messenger boys, he was somehow the most normal one. Even though he quite literally kidnaps you, he was somehow the most normal one. And so the best thing is about that game, that they have like timed events. Okay, I can't go that way. Oh, I'm stuck now. Oh, I got myself stuck. Guys, I tried so hard to get in there, I got myself stuck. I fucking locked myself. God damn it. So it had like timed events. So then they would message you at certain times of day. So you had to wait because it was a mobile game, right? So they would only message you at specific times, and there wasn't really much to do outside of those times in the game. So you had to like be there when they wanted you, okay? And most of the times were normal, but they would sometimes talk to you at 5 a.m. Not even sometimes, they would always have a 5 a.m. message or call scheduled. And that was so annoying, but the 5 a.m. conversations were obviously like the most deep ones. So you did not want to miss them. So I would be there, I would be ready. I would be ready to talk to the boys at 5 a.m. And it's so funny because they would just start trauma dumping on you. And I'm like, I'm 14 years old. Sir, like he would be messaging you at 5 a.m. telling you how he misses his last girlfriend. And I'm like, sir, I am 14 years old. Sir, I have school tomorrow. I would like secretly get my phone out in class because they would call me, okay? They would call me during class. And I would have my phone out, I'm like, hold up! The hot Mystic Messenger boy's calling me. I gotta talk to my Korean boyfriend. Mystic Messenger was literally such a fucking... And it's so funny because a lot of girls played it at the time. Like, we all collectively just had alarms set for the times when they're supposed to call you and shit like that. It was actually insane. Like, it was collective insanity. The grip Mystic Messenger had on girls at the time. That's why I'm telling you, like, when Love and Deep Space came out, I was like, yeah, they want to be Mystic Messenger. They want to be Mystic Messenger, but I don't know. They overdid it with the weirdness. Because Mystic Messenger was not sexual at all, and it wasn't really, like, weird or anything. Well, I know this one guy kidnaps you, but I swear other than that, it was, like, fairly tame. It was just dramatic more than anything. It was really dramatic. Like, the story was, like, super dramatic. But yeah, it was really funny. Choose criminal or league player. Literally, like, or self-obsessed like model guy who I thought was really annoying. Yeah, the Koral totally trapped me. I don't know. That sounds like a red flag kind of guy. The league or the league guy or the kidnapper guy. I know, the league guy was too childish. I didn't really like him. I mean, I was 14 years old and I thought he was too childish. I'm sorry, I don't like childish men, like, at all. It just always annoys me as, like, a personality trait in, like, anime dudes every time. I think now it actually trapped me. Ah. And this game is getting complicated. The corals now work as levers. Look, guys, it's the... I know this fish. I had it in Animal Crossing. It starts with an M. It starts with an M. It's called something with an M, guys. God damn it. Okay, so the starfish indicate and the green coral indicate that you can open it. Okay. This kind of reminds me of the underwater level in Greece as well. It's been ages since I played like a side-scroll or kind of like 2D game like this. It's been quite a while. This is pretty pleasant. What does that do? That's cool. It's kind of interesting how long the puzzles kind of take to evolve in this game. I feel like they're really taking a while, but it's nice. It's quite pleasant. It's pretty chill to play. Mahi. You see, I remember it had some kind of name like that. Is that actually what it's called? Like, I remember it has like, I was thinking like Mao, but I have Apothecary Diaries brain rot right now, so I'm not surprised. But my brain was like, yeah, it's something like Mao. Literally. I was thinking of like something like that. Aha. Tell me, are you? And I saw green fish, I immediately thought of sea bass. It's not a sea bass. Ah, that was an accident. This game sure is getting complicated. The whole free game mechanics here. Lera must be very smart. You know what? Do not talk to me in that tone. You know what I have? I have a timeout button. Do not forget. Do not talk to me in that tone! I will use my right to time people out! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is why I don't want to play puzzle games in front of people. You guys are like, ooh, I bet I could do so much better than Lera. I'm keeping a whole conversation here, mind you, while I'm doing this. Alright. 3. Are we done here? Yes. Okay. This fish is a Jinshi? Hell yeah. I'm so obsessed with the slow burn romance between Jinshi and Mao. I don't know. I was really into Apothecary Diaries when season 1 came out. But then it kind of calmed down since there was no season 2 for a while. And then season 2 came out and I thought, okay, I'm gonna wait until the whole thing comes out because it's just too good. It's too good. And I didn't want to wait for them weekly. So not all of season 2 is out. I'm literally obsessed. I'm actually like obsessed, okay? And also, I gotta say, Apothecary Diaries season 2, I think it deals with a pretty like heavy topic actually really well. I was genuinely surprised with how well it seemed, because at first they kind of brought it up a couple times, but they didn't really give it much attention. So I thought it didn't really, like, I don't know, I didn't really think it actually mattered that much to them. So I don't know, I was kind of like, oh yeah, whatever. But now it's actually a pretty focal point in the plot, and I thought that was really cool. I genuinely think that the way they're handling it is actually quite nice. You really don't see that a lot in anime. And it's just, I don't know, I think the whole story is really interesting. I feel like the first season kind of starts off feeling a little bit like, oh, you know, whatever. She just solves like a different mystery every time. But the plot really gets going over time. Like, it kind of accelerates a lot. So now the whole thing is just, wow. So good. So good. I really like Apothecary Diaries. And the romance in it is so fun. I forget how annoying Jinchi is. I actually forgot how obnoxious that guy is. So I was like... I don't know. I was like rewatching the first season and I was like, wow, I forgot how obnoxious this dude is. But it's okay. He's still somehow better than the Mystic Messenger boys. I like the first season and a bit more. I'm actually really liking the second season, honestly. I'm really enjoying all the intrigue and the royal stuff that's going on. And I really like the topics that they're bringing up. I think it's really cool. How many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should be enough. I gotta see what engine they use for this. I like how the fish all become colored in as well when you clear. Because first they're just all silhouettes, but then when you kind of clear the area, it becomes, the fishes become colored. So cute. What do we do now? I guess we're using a current. Yeah, I probably can't stream for a very long time today, so I can't promise that I'm gonna finish this game, guys. Because I do have to wake up really early tomorrow for my convention. So I'm probably gonna go until maybe like 10 p.m. and then I gotta go to bed. Unless I miss it. I will hopefully not miss it. What time is it right now? It's 9. Okay, so I'm gonna go for an hour. Because I do have to wake up really early tomorrow, so... I can't. I unfortunately, as much as I feel like this game is totally manageable, maybe like in one longer stream. But I think... Because, yeah, no, it feels to me like this game might be maybe like 3 hours long-ish. If I don't talk as much as I am, maybe it's shorter, but... I like talking too much, so that's not happening. Okay, I need 3 for this. I can't go through there. Okay, there's 2 there. Cool. I love Petty Lera. You know what? I'm gonna give you that, but don't be mean to me, okay? You can't be mean to me. I understand playful banter, but... Don't say anything. Like, don't, like... constantly say the same thing, like, ooh, Lera, you playing this high IQ puzzle game or whatever, okay? Know when to stop, please, and then you won't be timed out forever, I promise. Okay, 3 here. Utopic has long since moved on, but I googled and yeah, that fish was mahi mahi. Was that like that in Animal Crossing? Yeah, I'm telling you. I thought it was something like Mao Mao. Let's see. So we need to speed up to go for that coral. But we need to keep this lever. Oh, I know. We need to go around like this. Speed up. Then press the lever at the same time. And go for the coral. Aha. Cool. Where are the facts, by the way? I haven't seen a single fact in ages. Why aren't they giving me any more facts? Where did all the facts go? Is something going on? Suddenly all the facts are gone. There was like a bunch of facts right after the other. But now there's no more facts. I can't believe it. I ate it, all the facts? No! But I want to know more about the corals. I must know more about the corals. They ran out? But it said 8 out of 37. Or 38 or something like that. There's gotta be like 30 plus facts. I know you have more facts for me, video game. Don't gatekeep valuable information that could save the planet. What if one of my viewers is a marine biologist? Well, if they're a marine biologist, they probably would know this already. But what if one of my viewers is an aspiring marine biologist and this could really inspire them to finally become a marine biologist? You never know. You never know. Why are you gatekeeping education? That's messed up. They could pivot to fish facts. I mean, that'll be fine, but what is going on? I keep accidentally touching the levers. Okay, now we can go. Ooh, ooh. Can I open this? No. I can't see. I can't see. There you go. So now we have this. Let's go grab the other one again because we'll probably need it. Reject humanity, return to Koral. Well, we're literally a current. Return to current. We're a sentient current. What would you do if you were a sentient current? Still need to speed up to get in there somehow. What does this lever do? Ah, okay, that actually might work. It's closer now. That just barely, I think, was fast enough. Wait, no, it wasn't. No, I hit the other coral instead. God damn it. Oh, then I can't. Okay, then I can't do it from there. Because I'm just gonna accidentally touch the other coral. The green one. This is very confusing. Yeah, I don't think I can do it because I'm always touching the other lever by accident. Okay, so what does this do then? Other than that. So we need 5 for this. We have 3. Okay, we can probably bring this one to life. Okay. Now we have 4. We need 1 more. But it's behind that one other... Okay. I'm getting dizzy. When it like speeds up too much, I get so confused. I would probably flow. But what else? But where would you flow though? You could go anywhere, as long as it's in the water, I guess. But keep up with current trends. Wow. Now that's a grind set if I ever saw one. I'm like trying to get the other one I had earlier because I want to grab all of them. Okay, but then what do you... How do you... Where do you... I need to get to that one there. Is there any other passage that leads into it? I don't think so. Unless that hole there does, but I don't think I can get there. Did you know that Koral is a self-replicating energy source that is capable of intelligence? Oh wait, wrong game? What are you talking about? What is this a reference to? Wait, there's another one down there. Wait, how the hell? Oh, wait. Wait, does this lever activate it? Oh, wait. Wait, no, I've already done that one. Oh, no, I've already done that one. Wait, I'm being silly. I just didn't recognize it because I had a different position of the lever. Okay, now I'm confused. How the fuck do I get there? No. You can really tell I never play with WASD controls. I'm not fast enough to get through this one. And this makes the other Koral get in the way. Unless I'm like hitting it wrong or something. I don't think so. Okay, I was hitting it wrong. Okay, by my defense, that's kind of bad design there. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of bad design there. Because making the Korals touch like that, that's kind of diabolical. I'm sorry, but that's kind of diabolical. Like, why would you do that? They serve two different functions, and I kept accidentally hitting this one and making it go the other way. That's not fair. I'm gonna stand by this truth that was kind of evil of them to do. Unless that was part of the puzzle, but I don't know. Now I gotta get that stupid one down there again for some reason. Okay. I was honestly confused about what you were doing wrong. Yeah, because the two Korals were touching, so I kept accidentally affecting the other ones. I thought maybe that's not the solution, but apparently it was. Okay. Anyways, it's fine. We did it, guys. We conquered the Koral. And now we use the current. What are these? I used to know so many fish names. I need to brush up on my fish knowledge. Do you guys have a favorite fish? My favorite fish. My favorite fish is, well, like out of like coral fish, out of like coral reef fish, there's this fish called the Picasso fish, and I actually mean it. It's called the Picasso fish, and if you look it up, it genuinely looks like a Picasso painting. It actually looks like a Picasso painting, and I find that so incredibly amusing. Oh no, there's microplastics in the water now. God damn it. Guys, we reached the microplastics era. What is this? This better not be timed. This better not be a timed quest. Like, you know, timed puzzle, whatever. Like, you gotta light them all up before they expire or something. This better not be one of those. I swear to God. What does that do anyway? I guess it gives me another one of those. Okay. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the Picasso fish quite a bit, but I also really like ugly goldfish. Lionfish was always my favorite fish as a kid. Which one is lionfish? I don't know if I know that, but maybe I do, but I don't know the name. Time puzzles are right. I know, I hate time puzzles. No, look at the can plastic thingy. A gnome in Gravity Falls got stuck in one of these. Okay, I know it says that I need 2 of those thingies, there, but that Loki looks like two eyes just staring at me, and that freaked me out for a second. I was like, this wasn't supposed to be a horror game. I'm gonna take my time and see if these are timed. I don't have all of them though. Not all of them are even lit up. Maybe there's a second coral. Oh yeah, probably need to activate the second coral first. But everything here is white. Oh no, it's all the way over there. Okay, I don't think these are timed. That's good. Alright, there's one here. Oh wow, they're really hiding the solutions from me. They really said you gotta work for it, Lera. You gotta work for them coral facts. Speaking of, where are the coral facts? Whatever happened to the coral facts? Coral? Where did they all go? Am I just missing all the facts somewhere? I know they're collectibles. Am I missing them or something? Am I not picking them up? What's going on? I was finding so many in the beginning, but now I'm not finding any. Is it on me? Is it my fault? I need 2 of these. Where do I get a second one? They run out of coral facts, but it said 30 something. It said like 38. Ah, okay. There you go. So this. I think the worst thing about timed puzzles in games, to me, is when they do this annoying, like, time ticking sound effect to indicate that it's time. That stresses me out so bad. I hate those stupid time things in Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom you gotta do, where you have to jump like on a platform or whatever it was in time, and it goes. Ah, stop! You're stressing me out. Don't do this to me. Yay! Let's go. Puzzle solved. Yeah, the Korok puzzles. So annoying. Can I have more facts, please? I really enjoyed the facts. I'm not even being like in a making fun of them way. I genuinely enjoyed the facts, and I want to be an educational channel. Some of those are low-key evil. I know. So, sturgeon are among my favorite fish. Sturgeon are pretty cool as well. Those are the ones with the really expensive caviar, right? Sturgeons? They're like the big... Oh, fact! Until 1970s, the chemicals and garbage was deliberately dumped into the oceans, including radioactive waste, assuming that it would get dissolved to safe levels. People in the 70s just... I don't even know if they were like acting ignorant on purpose or if they genuinely didn't know. Because I don't know, I feel like just by common sense, you would think that maybe if you pour radioactive waste into water, maybe that won't just dissolve. That's crazy. It's so filthy in here. Sometimes the beach actually gets like this back in my hometown, and it's like horrible to swim in. You really don't want to be in there. It kind of depends on the currents, I think, as well, because most of the time it's fine, but sometimes there's like bad days and the water is all actually looking like this. It's actually disgusting. People were just that ignorant. I feel like they were ignorant on purpose, though. I feel like if there's no direct proof of like, or like immediate effects that people can claim, right? Then it's totally fine, you know. We'll only start doing something about it when obviously it gets really bad. Cool coral fact: this coral tastes like chalk. I prefer sharks, but sunfish and paddlefish, cool. I like the sunfish as well. They're really cool. Swordfish are cool. Yeah, swordfish are very cool. I think mine has to be the Arapaima. Oh yeah, the huge river one. That one is also really cool. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your favorite fish with me, guys. I do enjoy hearing about fish and flying fish as well. Yeah, flying fish are really cool. Oh yeah, I also really like, what are they called? Mud skippers. I think they're fish, right? They can come out of the water a little bit. They can kind of come out of the water and they just kind of jump around. I think they're quite cool. Mud skippers are cool as well. But the Picasso fish, Loki, has my heart. I saw it at an aquarium fairly recently. I saw it at an aquarium some time ago. And it has my heart ever since then. Ever since I discovered the Picasso fish and the absolute gem that it is, I honestly... It's perfect. I think it's quite literally perfect. Whoever named that fish knew exactly what they were talking about, because come on. You guys know... this is like a really weird fact. That's what I heard at the London Aquarium. Honestly, I'm having a hard time to believe it. I feel like maybe that's just something they tell the tourists to entertain them. I don't know. But the London Aquarium, when I went there, they claimed that one of their sharks that they have there was originally brought in by some random people who got it as a pet because somebody sold it to them claiming it was a catfish when it was like a baby. So they bought a baby catfish, guys. And then it kept growing. And it eventually became a shark. And they were like, what do we do with that now? And so what happened was they literally brought it like in a little pool to the London Aquarium. They were like, please take it from us. Please take it away. Okay, but there's some kind of secret passage here or something. No? No? Kinda looks like it from there. Maybe I'm crazy. Where do I go then? I'm not sure where to go. I'm like stuck in this really small area. Oh, no I'm not. I thought that was a wall. Wait. I thought that was a wall. Okay, it kind of is a wall here. Okay, sorry, my bad. I literally thought that was a wall. Whoops, I was like, oh no, I'm trapped here. What do I do? Whatever do I do? Oh, it's funny. Okay, this is also not a wall, right? Yeah, it's not. For a second I was like, oh no, I'm trapped again. These are not walls. Okay. Is that it? Or is there more? Okay, I'm so glad these are not timed because it would be a nightmare, I think. Okay. I have 2 now, but I think I should have 3, no? Yeah. Game, please. I feel that was kind of on me though. No? I feel like they should put like at least like one little break in this thing. But maybe not go it all the way, maybe make it go all the way to the top, because like it's really hard to tell. I really thought it was a wall. Mudskippers are so goofy looking. They are. They're just little guys. Okay, got this activated. Be gone, radioactive water. Then the government gave them a fine, put them in jail, and took it? Who? The shark? No, they gave it to they just donated it to the aquarium. The shark is now in the aquarium. Why? Why would they do that? The visuals aren't doing the job too well. I think it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Just a few confusing parts. That happens. To be fair, that kind of stuff happens to me a lot in those kinds of games with kind of a 2D perspective. It's not too bad. I get stuff confused for walls often in these kinds of games because I feel like sometimes it is a little bit not so obvious. But it's okay. Oh, please don't make me do more fast swimming through corals. I'm very bad at it. Is this better or worse for me? Okay, this is worse for me, I believe. There's another one here. Oh, actually, this might make my life easier. Okay, thank God. But I do need to move that one there. What I love, oil rigs and adjacent structures. I don't like what they do for the environment, though. My physics teacher from school worked at an oil rig, the kind that goes on water. I don't know if there's any kinds that don't go on water. I think there are, right? But he worked on a water one, and he says that it was a very well-paying job, but he still wakes up in cold sweat, like to this day, because he gets nightmares of the whole thing collapsing and him dying there. So I don't know. I don't know, but you do you. Here's a fun fact! Lera, you can't just throw stuff like that at people. Have you heard of Still Wakes the Deep? I bought Still Wakes the Deep and I really want to play it, but I keep like, I don't know, I even had it on the voting for the games a few times, but you guys never vote for it. Because you guys hate quality video games like that, what can I say? I do want Still Wakes the Deep to be something we play eventually. And it came out of like a new DLC as well, and the DLC looks really good. And it's kind of, I actually was considering it for the underwater month, but I don't think that game is like all underwater because it is still on an oil rig. And I think it's more like of a horror game, and I'm trying to avoid horror games. I say I'm trying to avoid horror games for this underwater games thing, but the true horror is water pollution, guys, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say that the actual horror is the water pollution? What is going on? Am I missing one of the corals still, or... How many have I got? I think I am. Where is it? Where are they hiding it? This game got confusing really quickly. Still Wakes the Deep would be a great horror game. Maybe for Spooktober we could do it. I've been like really interested in Still Wakes the Deep. I think it's like British made as well. I'm pretty sure if it's like by a British studio or something. So yeah, I heard about it for a while, and I'm really interested in it. It looks really good. It's like cosmic horror, oil rig, whatever. It sounds super fun, but I don't know. I've put it on the voting multiple times, and multiple times you guys didn't vote for it. Oh, I found it. I found it. You're hiding them from me. There you go. So yeah, I would definitely like to check that one out eventually, but haven't really had the chance yet. But I will. I promise. We will play Still Wakes the Deep. I kept like thinking that maybe I should play it in my own time. I do have it purchased, and I keep seeing it in my Steam library, and I keep feeling really tempted by it. But then I tell myself, no, I want to play this one on stream. And then other things come up. I mean, we already have to hold off Kingdom Come Deliverance for like a whole month. I'm so sorry. We just got back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, I think. And now I'm like, anyways, guys, a whole month of underwater games. Say goodbye to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh my god. I didn't know it was till now. You haven't heard about it, really? I thought it was a pretty well-known game. I thought it kind of, you know, made a little bit of noise when it came out. I didn't think it wasn't like super mainstream, but I did hear people talk about it. But I think it came out like what, last year? I think it came out around this time last year. I think it must have come out like a year ago from now, basically. There are about 500 dead zones in the oceans created by pollution. Life in those zones is impossible for marine or plant life. Those zones covers are similar size as the United Kingdom. Oh my god. Guys, we are so fucked. The true horror really was water pollution all along. Like, what do you mean it's the size of the United Kingdom? I'm in the United Kingdom. Remember, Lera, this is the year you stream games you want to. Yeah, but I'm such a people pleaser. No, I genuinely just really like hearing people's game recommendations and stuff like that, which is why I often end up playing games that people recommend. But no, I think maybe if we do Still XOD for Spooktober, and then if I like it, we can finish it as its own game later on. But maybe it could be a nice one to keep on the list for Spooktober. Technically, it wasn't a coral fact. It was an ocean fact, though. Well, corals are parts of the sea ecosystems. So I don't know what I was telling you. Yeah. Oh wait, that's not what it is. That's a different type of coral. I don't like the piss water. Looks so bad. The radioactive piss water. This is why you don't pee in the ocean, guys. Okay? Where do I go? Let me guess, something here. Wait, well now it's a wall. You guys see this? Now it's a fucking wall. Come on. How come? How come it's a wall now? I feel like I gotta be able to get fast enough for this. Or I don't know. There's like a lot of speed ups around here. Oh wait. We've got this thing, of course. Hey. Go. Okay, I got it. I keep forgetting that the current mechanic exists. Especially, it's kind of hard to tell which plants give you the current and which ones are just there for the vibes. Not gonna lie. The ones that have like a big coral underneath are the ones that can give you the current. Okay. That was a lot simpler than I actually initially thought. Okay, fact time. It's estimated that by the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish by weight. Oh. Oh no. Guys, this game is making me really depressed. I have really bad climate change anxiety, and this game is triggering it so much. Like, I actually have a really bad anxiety when it gets to climate change. We're so cooked. That's 25 years from now. Ah! I don't like this at all. It looks the same too, I know. And this is not a wall, look. You can pass for this. How do you tell? I guess the only way to tell is by actually trying to swim through it. Our opinions don't matter, just play whatever you want to play. Will turn up regardless. You say that, but the turn up for Freddy Fish was kind of disappointing. I'm just joking. Everybody's there until it's Freddy Fish time. Yeah, no, don't worry guys. Trust me, even when I do play games that you people recommend to me, most of the time, the only reason why I went with that recommendation is because I looked at it and thought that looked like something I actually want to play. Oh, we already saw this fact, right? Yeah. So yeah, don't worry about that. You cannot force me. The only time you guys actually forced me to play something I absolutely didn't want to was Minecraft. That was like a one-time thing. But most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, I can't say that I'm always impressed by the games people recommend. Like, there are some times where I play a game that people recommend, and I think it's kind of okay, but I don't regret checking it out or anything. Besides, I got some really good games for recommendations and stuff. I think Outer Wilds was, I don't remember, I think Outer Wilds, it was either Outer Wilds or Soma that was like recommended to me by viewers. And they're like my favorite, some of my favorite games now. So no hard feelings whatsoever. I think it's cool. Besides, the only way to find out about new games sometimes is, you know, through word of mouth. Just kind of how it works. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we can do the thing. Lera horse game arc? No. Maybe not the horse game. Everybody's playing the horse game. I just feel like there's no point in streaming the horse game for me because like everybody's already playing it. Like, and I'm gonna, let's be for real, it's like the same gameplay for everybody. I refuse to believe that everybody has like extremely drastically different gameplay when they play the horse game. There you go. I'm already tired of the horse game, of playing or watching it. You know what you wouldn't get tired of? Cookie Run Kingdom. In fact, you can join my Cookie Run Kingdom guild today. Please. So then you're gonna play the horse game eventually? No. Because that one doesn't really interest me that much. Sorry. But once again, I will only play recommendations if they interest me. Sorry about the bunker. I liked the bunker though. I actually liked the bunker. I didn't dislike it at all. I actually really enjoyed it. I think it was a little bit, like, not frustrating. Whoa. Oh, it's timed. It's timed. I jinxed it. It's fucking timed. It's fucking timed now. It's timed. These motherfuckers are timed now. Oh my god, I jinxed it. I jinxed it so bad. I called it. I actually called it when I said, oh, these look like they might be timed. Yep, there it is. Damn it. I like the bunker. I think that I just didn't expect the bunker to play the way it did, which is why I had so much difficulty getting into it, because I think it has a really unique kind of gameplay design where it really is just figure it the fuck out. Like, it wasn't really as kind of linear, right, as a lot of games like that tend to be. So I think that kind of confused me in the beginning, but once I understood how the game worked, but I think once you pick up on the way the game works and stuff like that, it becomes fine. I kind of just, you know, I found it kind of difficult, but I think if I actually sat down and properly dedicated my time to it, I think I could totally finish it. But I don't know. I'm really bad picking games up after abandoning them, unfortunately. Wait, did I not pick that one up? Oh, I hate the sound! I hate the sound when they're like, that they do during time puzzles. They're like, and they're red, so it's hard for me to tell which ones I picked up. Because the previous, they turned blue to red. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. I hate it here. I actually hate it here. But yeah, nothing personally against the horrors game as well. I think it's alright. It's just not really, I don't know, it seems too complicated to train them to me. So I don't know. It's not really my kind of game, I think. And I think my only like big complaint about the Horse Girl game is that I don't find their character designs very interesting. I'm sorry, I feel like that's kind of a hot take because I think people really like them. Oh, I cannot do this. I think a lot of people really like them, but I actually don't really find the character designs that cool. Like, I don't know. I know that they're based on the horses heavily, so obviously most of them will have brown hair. But I don't know, I feel like they could have given them more different features or maybe body types or something. But they all just look like the same girl with like different hairstyles. I don't really like it when they do that in character design. So it's, I don't know. It's not really, it doesn't really, like, because I feel like a lot of people want to do it like for the girls, like for the horses. But I don't really find any of them particularly good looking, if that makes any sense. So I don't really have like a favorite horse that I'm willing to play it for. Because what really got me into Cookie Run Kingdom was the character designs. I think Cookie Run Kingdom has like super diverse and interesting character designs, which kind of what was always really interested me about it. So yeah, I don't know. The horse girls, I'm not really bad into it, to be honest. To be honest, all horses look the same. Not necessarily. There's like bigger horses. Like, have you ever seen those like really cool bulky horses? There's longer haired horses and like, you know, they have like more hair on their hoofs, kind of like fluffy like ankles. I don't know how to describe it, but they look really cool. Like, you know, those like war horses that are really cool and big. They have like different colors as well, like black, polka dotted horses have always been my favorites. Fact time! Coral reefs are the most biodiverse areas on the planet, housing hundreds and even thousands of species. Such a shame we are killing them, am I right? So yeah, I don't know. Look at the whale shark. It's rotating. I'm rotating that whale shark with my mind as we speak. Yeah, whale sharks live on coral reefs. Maybe that's what they hunt for. I think some sharks do live near coral reefs, but shark hunting is also illegal, right? I'm pretty sure shark hunting is also like very illegal. I need 3 for this. Please don't be timed. Oh my god. If it's my life now, the timed puzzles. Well, where am I going? Nowhere. That speed up just took me into nothingness. Such a shame humans just don't care. I know. So sad. Okay, don't touch that coral. It's gonna make you go all the other way fast. Oh, this is stressing me out. There's like this sound that's like... No, I just barely did it. Come on. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the timed puzzles. That's annoying. I thought this was a chill game with cool ocean facts. Well, the facts are not very cool either, to be honest. The facts are rather depressing, but you know what I mean. Yeah. There's more? Where? Where? I don't like this. I do not like this. There's an anime fish girl game. Maybe we would be kinder to the ocean. I know. People suddenly care so much about the horses. Also, I feel like I'm gonna get cancelled for it. Or maybe laughed at. I'm either gonna get cancelled or laughed at. Probably the latter. But am I too woke for thinking that horse races are kind of cruel? Or do I not know something about them? But like, just like by definition, it sounds kind of messed up to me. And now suddenly everybody's so into it, and they're like, yeah, these horses, they symbolize hope. These, do you understand? These horses symbolize, like, you know, the hope, and they bring people together. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's all about... I don't know. I think it's all about the gambling. I think the horses enjoy racing. Do they? But they get like an ankle injury and they get killed. They get like euthanized if they get injured, though. Like, everyone likes racing. I'm a bit worried. Like, are the horses actually okay in horse races? Like, maybe I just don't know enough about it. But to me, it sounds like it might not be a very good idea. It's an excuse for gambling. Yeah, there's like a big gambling thing about it too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm too woke, guys. I'm sorry, I'm too woke to enjoy the horse racing. I'm sorry. I just watch snooker instead. I know there's gambling involved in snooker too. I mean, one of my favorite players... Wait, I didn't grab that one. Literally got disqualified because, like, forever, basically. I think he's coming back next year. Okay, the fact that they put this fucking thing here, by the way, on your path. Like, you could be just taking a nice straight path and you could make it on time. Then they put this fucking thing and it blocks your way. You're gonna bump into it. There, see? Why? What is their problem, man? Why would they design the puzzle like this? I'm so bothered. This is pissing me off. They're not. I'm no longer enjoying this. Okay, finally. It's been like 5 tries. Oh god. People say bull riding is cruel too. Bull riding? Do you mean like the ones where they make them fight? Like people fighting the bulls? In Spain? That's actually banned in some areas of Spain. They don't do it there anymore because it is considered cruel. It's completely banned in the area of Spain where I used to live. So there was like a bullfighting ring there. And it's actually a shopping mall now. They kept the outside kind of look of it, so it looks kind of like a coliseum kind of structure. But on the inside, it's a shopping mall. It's pretty cool, and you can go all the way up and look at the view. It's very nice up there. But yeah, it is banned in some areas of Spain. I'm pretty sure it is not everywhere though. They still do it. Snooker is okay because it's just humans will participate versus bringing another animal into it. But I'm just okay. But I want to know, is it actually bad for the horses or are they chill? I know horses are fast runners, but I don't know. I kept hearing the stories of, like, when people were making the stories go viral about the horses getting euthanized on the spot for like breaking an ankle, and I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? That's not normal. Sea sponges are not corals or plants. I bet they are classified as animals that have neither brain nor central nervous system. Why are there typos in this, or am I crazy? So you're saying SpongeBob doesn't have a brain? No, SpongeBob! I mean, I guess that kind of explains a lot about him. But also, leave him alone, he's just a little guy. I can't believe they just roasted SpongeBob like that. Not Bob Esponja. I heard bullfighting has been switched to a performance without hurting the bull in some areas. That might be true. But I don't know about that, so I can't ever confirm or deny. I just know that it's banned in the area of Spain where I used to live. From Googling the first results, already contradicting kinda. First result is PETA saying they don't like it overall. Mostly the whipping, and second is Verita saying they like to run. Okay, yeah, PETA not reliable at all, right? So yeah, maybe if PETA, maybe don't listen to PETA, I kind of get it, so. But I don't know. It's like the getting injured and getting euthanized part that concerns me personally just a little bit. But I do kind of see it because I know that there's like dog breeds, for example, that like going into tunnels and shit like that, like Jack Russells. Right, and that it literally brings them joy to go into tunnels because they were bred to find foxes and hares in tunnels and stuff like that, right? So it's not out of the question that maybe there's horses that like running, question mark, but I'm not like educated enough on the subject to never confirm nor deny any of this, so I'm just genuinely asking, like, is it bad for the horses or not? That's like kind of all I want to know. So yeah, I guess we are getting contradicting information, huh? But yeah, don't trust anything PETA says, man. Like, those people are crazy. What's Squidward in Spanish? I don't remember what his name was in Spanish. I know that Mr. Krabs is Señor Cangrejo and Patrick is Patricio, which I think is really funny. I don't remember what they call Squidward. I've only seen SpongeBob in Spanish like once. There's always a risk of injury. Yeah, I feel kind of bad. They're just horsies. They're just little guys. Patricio La Estrella. I swear to God they actually call him Patricio. I think it depends on the Spanish dub though, because there's different Spanish dubs, obviously. Wait, did I do it or no? I think I did. Okay, so now we have enough. I guess we're keeping horses around after a lie doesn't cause the horse undue pain. I don't know, maybe euthanizing them was an old practice and they don't do it anymore. I'm not sure. I don't know. I do not know. Maybe it's just really so bad that they don't have anything to do but kill it. I don't know, guys. I'm not educated enough on the subject, so I'm not gonna cancel horse racing, but I don't know. But my first thought when I saw it was, okay, this is gambling addiction and making animals do something weird. Like and they turn it into idle horse girls. And then there's more gambling. There's more gambling involved now. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. So maybe nowhere yet. Maybe I want to get rid of it because I think it's gonna get in the way of my time. I don't like the timed puzzles. They stress me the fuck out. Like, that's not okay. And why are there so many currents here? I don't understand what they want from me. There's like a lot of currents here. What are those for? Are they to help with the timed puzzle or no? Or are they to confuse me further? Oh god, I think they might be to confuse me further, not gonna lie. Okay, where does it go? It goes that way. Okay. That way. That way. No, I missed it. Okay, I think you're supposed to set up the currents to help you here. But what if I don't want to do that? Oh wait, did I do it? Oh wait, I passed the puzzle. I'm complaining and I literally passed the puzzle. I'm getting mad at a puzzle I just solved first or second try. Okay. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Okay, I think now I'm supposed to kind of... okay, let's get that. I'm confused now. Ah! The currents! The currents! Okay. Let me just move. No! Ah! Get me out of here! Does the name change of a dub? For who? According to Google, Squidward is Calamardo, which I guess it makes sense. Yeah, because he's like a... It always confused me because he looks like an octopus, but then his name is Squidward, which implies that he's a squid. But he looks like an octopus. He has like the round head that octopuses tend to have. I always thought Squidward was the funniest character, not gonna lie. Is SpongeBob still going, or did they finally let it die? Because I remember it had like newer seasons that nobody really liked. I don't know what to do with these currents. Like, I don't know how to turn them off once you're holding on to them. And I kind of want... Okay, so I want to move them so that I can go through that... No, wait. No, I don't. Wait. No, yeah. Yes, I do. But first I have to activate it. Sorry. But now I have to go through it quickly. So if I grab that one up there... Ouch. Stop. Okay, so if I grab this one... And I take it down here. Like this. That should work. Oh god, I think it's glitching. I think I broke it. Look at that. What is that? I think it's clipping on itself. There you go. I did it. He's an octopus, but why is his name Squidward? Why is there squid in his name? I guess I couldn't come up with a nice sounding name with octopus. Like, what would you even call him? I know there's a big menacing octopus in the background as I'm saying this. Like, girl, you don't think they can come up with a nice name for me? An octopus already sounds like a name, to be honest. I don't know why, but it just has that vibe. Oh, yeah, I can't come up with anything. But I'm also really bad at naming things, so I'm just saying, not really my strong ability to name stuff. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? My hand really hurts from WASDing so much. I'm not used to doing it. I'm getting hand cramps from using the fucking keyboard controls too much. I have an explanation coming. Okay. Okay. Patiently waiting. Wait, about Squidward's name or about something else? I don't know. We had like 5 topic changes. What are we talking about? Okay, I can activate this. Please don't be timed. Why do you hate me though? Why? What is your problem? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off so bad. This timed puzzle should have stayed in the drafts. Game devs. You should have done this to me. Like, why do you hate me? Like, this is so hard! Ah! We have been tangenting. This game is pretty tangenty, isn't it? If the currents are so strong, then you speed up. It's really easy to just get like carried away. No pun intended. Whatsoever. I am not making jokes here. I'm being SRS. Oh, thank God. Did I do it? Wait, did I do it? Okay. What else do we do? Oh yeah, there's another one down there that we can grab. 2, actually. Okay. Then we can open this. Perfect. I need to I don't know, I don't need to speed up, it's green. Cool. In a new episode, we see Squidward's dad, who always plays pranks on his son, and one prank was naming his son Squidward when he's an octopus. Okay, and I'm sorry, but that just feels like... that just feels like some kind of random way they decided to justify why he's called that. There are more types of fish living in a 2-acre area of coral reef than there are kinds of birds in all of North America. Guys. This is messed up. Oh, hello, Minami. How are you doing? One of the newer SpongeBob episodes hints that Squidward and Squidillium used to date. Wait, who's Squidillium? Is it the one guy he's always having rivalry with? Oh, now this is getting really narrow and creepy in here. Are there any anglerfish, you think? This one is pink. What torture does the pink one bring upon me? Is it even faster timed puzzle? Ugh, that one is blocked off. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I do not like this, guys. Oh no. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you fucking didn't. When I get you, when I get this game dev, when I fucking get them. Modern SpongeBob is constantly retconning stuff. They do tend to do that with newer stuff, don't they? It's kind of sad, honestly. It's like the new Powerpuff Girls, where they randomly give them a fourth sister, which doesn't even make sense. If you watch the OG Powerpuff Girls and if you've seen the movie about their origin from ages ago, I had it on DVD, okay? They literally show that he makes those 3 windows for them after they were born so that they can just fly out for those 3 windows. But then in the sister's backstory, they show that the windows are already there. And I'm like, for fucking who? For who? They don't exist yet in this timeline. What are you talking about? Not the Powerpuff Girls. Not the Powerpuff Girls creators getting the lore wrong. As someone who was obsessed with Powerpuff Girls, when I was a kid, like that was literally my favorite cartoon. I was so into it. I would always like try and catch an episode whenever I could. I was deeply offended by the Powerpuff Girls like reboot or whatever you want to call it. Fourth sister? Yeah, they add a fourth sister to Powerpuff Girls. It's crazy. This game is starting to pull the classic. We had a good game 3/4 of the way. It's time to ruin it with a bunch of fuse puzzles. No. I'm telling you, I have this conspiracy theory that the games put all of their effort these days into the first under 2 hours to get you into it, and then they immediately get really mid after the 2 hours mark so that you can't refund it on Steam anymore. That is just my foil hat conspiracy for today, because the amount of times I noticed games being really decent and then immediately, it's 10 p.m, isn't it? I gotta wrap up soon anyway, but it's 10 p.m, isn't it? It's been 2 hours of gameplay, and the quality suddenly got weird, and I'm like, could this have to do anything with the Steam refund? Now call me a conspiracy theorist, but I'm just gonna keep living my truth, okay? They got us again. They did! They get me every time. It's okay, I don't think I could refund this game anymore because I bought it on a sale ages ago. Okay, I'm gonna try going the other way. Maybe that's the way for this puzzle. I don't even know where to go now. I'm completely lost. Okay, well. It is 10 p.m. I need to head to bed because I have to wake up really early tomorrow. So yeah, we can't really play this any longer anyway, so it's fine. I didn't think it was a bad game though. I kind of liked it. I just think the puzzles are a little bit, the timed ones, too much. I feel like some of these games need to make up their mind on if they're trying to be a challenging platformer game or whatever, like challenging like puzzle game with timed puzzles, or if they're trying to be a chill educational ocean game. Because I feel like if they're trying to be a chill educational ocean game, they should not be pulling this. But if they're trying to be like a challenging game, then I think that's okay. I just kind of had the impression that maybe it's a bit more of a chill game. But well, that theory sounds legit to me, especially because it keeps happening. It's either that, or sometimes, you know, you start with a really good idea, but then the more you do it, the more you run out of ideas. I don't know. I feel like that's also possible. It happens with like movies and stuff like that too. I feel like lots of premises start really good, like it's a good premise, but then the kind of payoff is not very good with a lot of stuff. More chill educational. Yeah, I think in the beginning, I think before the timed puzzles, it was honestly perfect. I think the timed puzzles kind of, my hand like genuinely hurts. Maybe with a controller it's easier, but I can't really imagine it being that much easier with a controller, to be completely honest with you. I feel like it's gonna be about the same. K-pop Demon Hunters Golden was on the radio? That's... wow, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Yeah, because the or challenging can't be both. I know! Or like be challenging. It's okay for it to be challenging, but not like frustrating, you know what I mean? Wow. I can't believe the impact. You know, when I first watched K-pop Demon Hunters, so I heard about that movie because I follow a lot of animation, like, you know, channels, Twitter accounts. Like, you know, I keep up with a lot of animation stuff, right? So there wasn't really like a lot of promotion for it, and I don't think anybody has actually heard about it before it came out. I heard before it came out for a while. I have seen the trailers because I follow lots of like animation channels, right? So I was keeping an eye out for it. I actually thought it was going to be in the cinemas, so I was actually excited to see it in the cinemas, but I also thought it was going to be really stupid. No offense, but from the trailers and the title, I thought I was gonna go ahead and hate watch. Or like not hate watch, but like, you know, turn my brain off. Kind of just be like, haha, K-pop Demon Hunters. What kind of silly movie is this? But I was waiting for it. And then it came out, and I was disappointed to see that it was on Netflix release. For some reason I thought I was gonna be in the cinema, but I was like, okay, well I guess I can just watch it straight away. So I watched it day one. And I was like, wow, that was actually a really good movie, even though I went into it thinking that it wasn't going to be. And I was like, wait, if nobody... I had like two theories. I was like, either nobody talks about this movie, or people are gonna be insufferable about this movie. I was like, I hope it's not the first one, because I really didn't want it to go unnoticed because I thought it was really good. But sometimes Netflix movies kind of flop because nobody really like watches them. But then, everybody like I think 3 days after I watched it, everybody suddenly was like, "Whoa, K-pop Demon Hunter!" And I was like, "All right." It's low-key getting the Encanto treatment, which makes me a bit sad. Please don't turn it into Encanto. People are like posting stuff like, have you noticed that she's holding a plate of corn here? Oh my god. I was surprised how good the music is. I know, the music is really good. It reminds me of like older K-pop. But well, I'm glad for its success because I'm hoping that it will inspire more projects like it. I am not saying I hope it inspires sequels. Please don't milk it. But I hope it inspires more like original projects like it with kind of good animation, you know, interesting ideas. I really think they took a very silly premise and made it like actually good. Don't milk it! No, Minami, bad! Sprays you with water. Psh, 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 psh. Hell should have been reworked because the movie is far away from K-pop Demon Hunters. I genuinely feel like K-pop Demon Hunters makes the movie sound so lame. I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard that like K-pop Demon Hunters, I was like, that's ridiculous. Like, I know it technically does express what the movie is about, but like, I don't know, they should have brainstormed a bit more. They should have given it the Pixar treatment and just named it K-pop. Imagine they go down the Pixar route and just call it K-pop. You just had a Cookie Run Kingdom Collection? I know, I think I saw that at like Shadow Milk Cookie U2s or something like that. Yeah. I don't really like U2s that much though. Yeah, less reboots and less remakes and less sequels, please. But yeah, hopefully. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. I do have to head to sleep as much as I like to talk, but I really appreciate everybody coming today. I will see you next week for more underwater games. So yeah, and obviously another art stream, hopefully. I will try and do as many underwater games as I can this month. Once again, not too sure about the exact schedule, but we'll see. Which ones do we have left? I do gotta play some of them on the Switch because I might be traveling. But I'm not too sure about when I'm traveling either yet. It's probably not next week, but maybe the week after or something like that. I'm not too sure. So we still have Subnautica Below Zero, Silt, Voice of the Ocean, Wave Tale, Subverge, Song of the Deep, and Endless Ocean. Okay, Endless Ocean is the only one I actually don't own right now. I own all of the other games, I bought all of them. I have not bought Endless Ocean, so that one I'm putting an asterisk next to it because I'm not sure. Because I'm not very willing to pay $50 for it. I'm kind of like shocked at the fact that it costs $50. So that one I'm putting an asterisk next to because I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not guaranteeing that one because it's like, I don't know why, but it's so expensive and it wasn't on sale. Endless Ocean is dope. If it is actually as good, maybe. But I'm, for now, putting a question mark on it because I don't know. That's the only one on this list I do not actually own yet. So maybe towards the end of the month, I might get it. I'm also gonna keep an eye out for a discount, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, it wasn't like on a summer sale or anything. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, maybe I'll buy it for next year or something. But yeah, we still got plenty of games to get through anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I will see you all next week. Bye-bye, everybody. Where is my end screen? There it is. Bye. What? What? Huh? Oh, come on. Anyways, bye.